Oh, I'm sorry. Just hold on a second. Just going a little slow on my end. Okay. Wait, hold on. Yeah, hold on a sec. To get his shot, that's all. If he runs his man on the screen or somehow finds an opening, that's it. He's going to let that thing go. And if no one else sees watching him run the pick and roll is like watching poetry in motion. I mean, this guy. Okay, that's a lot better. Yeah, I can hear you. Well, about how it's going this year so far. Well, this year so far, how can I say? It's been pretty good so far. Can't can't complain about it, and just one of those good times just to be a WWE fan. But yeah, I can understand the TNA situation and with these rumors going out about TNA, and but you do got more of wrestling going on just TNA and just WWE. You have ROH, you have Lucha Underground, you have New Japan Pro Wrestling, and all other local promotions that's going on as well. So it's good to be a wrestling fan right now. Yeah, I can understand right. Well, I would say some people would not want to watch it because yeah, because some people do miss like the Attitude Era and stuff like that, and which it was a gift and a curse for the Attitude Era and the Ruthless Aggression Era. It's both a gift and a curse. Well, the gift being like you can get more fans into it. Of course, you get like the fans that's like just like their personalities are badasses and stuff like that. Then you got like the fans that just ones I think there are true wrestling fans. They watch it because they enjoy, not just. And for like people that's like WWE has done for it to be what it is today. It's like they had to do certain deals, and Vince never wanted to, have this attitude era, but due to ratings, he had no choice. So he wanted it how it was in the beginning, just like wrestling entertainment. But the thing is, with entertainment, time has changed, so he has to add the entertainment in there. So I know partly he wants to put like just the wrestling and a little bit of promos in there, but you get what you get, and you're already getting your peak of well, it was like 10 years ago or whatnot. You 10 to 15 years ago, you're getting that now, but just a little bit of a downward spiral, or just like in the low presence, I would say. And while WWE, like the main roster has like maybe like 10 or 20, including wrestler Jimmy Jacobs, who recently had been hired by the WWE. Um, and plus, you had to have your storylines and have other things get approved by Vince McMahon. So for storylines, if you don't Nothing. He just like agrees with wherever Vince McMahon says just to save his own butt and keep his job. So the only person I would say you're going to have to blame on storylines and stuff like that for how it is on today is none other than Vince McMahon himself.
I mean, it's like when we got to the Royal Rumble this year, the fans wanted a young guy to win the Royal Rumble, and then we got Roman Reigns,
Yeah.
and then they still wasn't happy about it. I know that Daniel Bryan got eliminated, but he is a guy that last year fans wanted to become in the main event of WrestleMania last year, and then a year later he gets booed
Right.
just because.
Get into this hissy fit like they're, oh, we don't want him, we wanted somebody else, or they wanted Daniel Bryan. It's like, okay, it's one of those things like, you only gonna have one Stone Cold Steve Austin. You're gonna have but that was one of my ideas. I said he should have won Money in the Bank instead of the Royal Rumble because I knew how the fans was going to do good. Then since the Royal Rumble, that he can be that top guy that the WWE wants. And plus, although he's like 29, he can still like get the job done in my opinion, and especially all the improvements he's making for himself. And it just people just some people just still don't see it because they want their favorites, and you got these people that always all they love is bad guys, which is just sad. But it's like you just gotta give other people a chance. It's like that's just what I'm saying. Just like let Roman Reigns do his thing and just let it go from there. Like he proved it at WrestleMania that he can hang with Brock, and although they had to due to that certain ending with the briefcase thing because make some of the fans happy, but Roman Reigns proved time and time again that he could be that number one star that they're looking for. So we'll see if they do what you said they was gonna do. And like I said, you're 100% right.
It's like sometimes with the WWE, it's like sometimes with the wrestling guys, they just want the same amount of guys, like you said, like your Dean Ambrose, your Dolph Ziggler, they can back and get up to the top. It's good for those guys, but you need more new big guys, like, you know, like you said, Roman Reigns, Ryback, Samoa Joe, and Kevin Owens to stay in those main things because, you know, like Kane and Mark Henry, I mean, they're more comfortable, so. You know, we're going to cater for everybody in the WWE, not just, you know, for the IW and IWC members, but, you know, for also for the other fans as well, so. And
Right.
also, like, they're going to start, you know, giving basically like Roman Reigns and, you know, other guys who are not fan favorites, and slowly, maybe, can become fan favorites, maybe, like, I mean, it's like with TNA. I mean, I know a lot of people don't like some of their decisions they've done in the past. You know, also pushing guys that they have pushed, like Jeff Jarrett. No, I don't like, Jeff Jarrett pushing people. Like, but they pushed guys like, big guys like a Vince, and then, a lot of people didn't like that, but he became a good hardcore wrestler stuff. And I'm trying to think of other people in TNA, but, they pushed a few guys like Samoa Joe, AJ Styles. And, they try to push bad influence, guys like Xavier, but they didn't push that much. But yeah, and then they pushed Bobby Roode. I mean, remember that? Bobby Roode got pushed.
Right. It's like right now they're doing good. What they're doing with he's only on a 1 year contract with them. I don't think he should have had the TNA title right now. It should have went to like somebody else, but I understand why they went that route because he's gonna be like with them for 1 more year and he's gonna so-called retire. But I think TNA can do a little bit better how they was doing in the past, but I think they just got to see that and wake up to that. And the other problem with them is like they only doing shows in New York and Orlando. They ain't touring like they normally would do. So that's one of the things that they gotta do. And I know like the Destination America Network is on them for not going to enough places to, you know, do like a house show, go here, go there, and stuff like that. So hopefully, like some of the things that I mentioned, hopefully they can correct real soon, or they will like lose.
That I've had on TV. We never did stuff like that. And I think something that's what TNA lack on was advertising on TV. Why did they go with Destination America? They could have gone there with, they could have maybe competed with WWE and maybe gone with USA Network, had a few ads on there to promote TNA. And maybe they shouldn't have brought so many WWE rejects in. They shouldn't have pushed Jeff Jarrett to the top. They shouldn't have brought Vince Russo to the top, to the crazy team. Shouldn't have brought Lucy Carter in. A lot of things. Aces and Apes was bad. Just a lot of bad things that TNA have done in the past that they should have redirected and done better.
Yeah, they have done some bad things. Yeah, don't get me wrong. And I think the Aces and Aces, so I disagree with that. That was a very good idea for them to bring like some like a big stable like that, because like TNA is like
Big Venus. because because they're not got a big audience at the TNA, but they should maybe do what they want to do, maybe bingo halls or stuff like that. Stay with what they're doing and stuff like that because they're not growing in big stadiums like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if they want to do like small venues, like what they're doing with Ring of Honor, like go ahead and do that. It's like when they did the show last year here in like a county away from sold out, and they did pretty well for like that shows in certain areas besides just always keeping it at one place. Because you keeping it at one place, it's not going to be fair for the fans all around the states just to experience a taping or anything like that.
I think one of the things that TNA needs to start doing is like you said, tour around the UK a bit more, like what the WWE do. Like go around maybe UK like maybe twice a year or stuff like that. That's something like WWE do, but they don't, something like that. Or maybe do a show in, in like around the US, like more like maybe around, the parts that I've been before. Instead of saying like Orlando or New York, just expand your area. I mean, I don't think many fans in, most of America, maybe even UK. We call UK knows pretty well, but probably most of America don't even watch TNA. Probably want to get to the shows, but they cannot because they're just stuck in Orlando all the time. And now the TNA wants to grow, they're just stuck in Orlando and New York. It's great that they're still in New York and they're getting their business there, but they're not really expanding the other parts of the US. And they should maybe go to UK.
Yeah, you're right. It's like, because like the last show before they went back to Orlando, they did like a UK show. I think they did like a month worth of shows in the UK, and I think like Destination America, excuse me, I think Destination America was sick and tired of that because it's like they're not doing anywhere else in the US, but they just doing it at the UK, and I think it was more than a month shows they did in the UK, but it's just overall they just need to correct some of their mistakes now before it gets worse for them. And like we were saying before, they need to start touring, do more advertising, and get out of Destination America. They should have like went with WGN or something because they can get more viewers that way. Especially being if people have like local cable and like regular local channels, WGN would have been one of them. They should have did. Just one of those. Oh, go ahead.
Well, it's a destination in America and a nature program or whatever, it's like, I think that's like for like fishing or whatever. So why have they got why have they gone to like a wrestling show and like fish and stuff like that? I don't know.
Yeah, because like with Destination America, when it comes to certain networks like DirecTV and Dish, it's like you have to order a certain package just to get those channels. It's the same thing with Lucha Underground. It's like you have to get like certain channels on a package just to get just to see that stuff. And like with WWE and ROH, like you can easily just see it on basic TV or like basic cable or whatever. So it's just like one of those things that TNA got to change if when their deal is up. Try to talk to WGN or something like that, or just somebody local. Maybe talk to ESPN or somebody.
I mean, they could have even gone with Fox. I think SmackDown went with Fox, Disney or whatever.
Oh yeah, Fox. Yeah, that would be another one. That would have been like real local TV. But I think they was afraid of. No, I just think they're just afraid of being controlled by other networks because I think there are networks that can probably do or can run it way better than they can.
Yeah, but do you think that like TNA going to Destination America was kind of like a cheap kind of network, so they didn't have to pay money to pay Fox or every for a year, whatever.
I just
Pay
think,
for their
yeah, I know,
pirates or whatever.
yeah, I know what you're saying. I just think they went with a network that took them. That's all what it was, and I think because the money was right with them, and they just went with that. Besides trying to do it smart and stop and don't worry about how much you get to play on this network or whatever, and just get on the right network that you can get more than a million viewers a week. Which right now they're like only getting 500,000 a week, and which was just one of their mistakes that they've done. So it's like it was just like a bad deal just going wrong, and they just went with what they thought they can get more money out of.
I think when the Spike TV deal ended, I think they just was like panicking when TNA was like, okay, we gotta go with the network.
Yep.
We're gonna go with Definition America. It's an extra program, but we're gonna put some wrestling on there, and we're gonna get some fans hopefully. And they did, but they could have gone with maybe AMC. You know, that's the TV network that does The Walking Dead. I know it's kind of not wrestling related, but that's a network that has been successful. The Walking Dead. Don't know about wrestling, but maybe they could have done a bit of money on there, you know.
Right. Yeah, that's true. It's like any one of those networks that you can like get like either basic channels or basic cable or something like that would have been a smart idea for them to do. I think it's the same thing with like New Japan Pro Wrestling. They need to do the same thing too. Besides just trying to just take the money of somebody that would just take them right there and then.
It was cool to like have New Japan wrestling like when like people are in the UK and in the US to have it on a TV network station instead of online. Because I know we have to pay some pay-per-views if you want to watch New Japan, you know, like $6.99 or whatever, or how much it is, whatever. So just to watch it on like pay-per-view, and I think we should maybe have a network or a station for like New Japan Pro Wrestling UK and the US, so we can watch the TV shows, so we can watch New Japan, and even for Ring of Honor fans, we have some Ring of Honor fans probably in the UK who probably watch the pay-per-views online, and they probably want to watch Ring of Honor on TV, and I think maybe Ring of Honor should maybe do kind of a UK deal, because they do UK tours in Ring of Honor, I've heard, and then maybe they should do a full TV deal there or something like that.
Right, it's like with Ring of Honor, like of course I know with most stations, because I know they're trying to get to more and more stations to get like Ring of Honor and stuff like that, which is a good move. It's like here, like you get it like every weekend, and I think like everywhere else in the state I'm in, like you can get it like once a week, which is good for them. And I think like almost everywhere, including because I got a friend in the Michigan area that gets Ring of Honor. I think it's like every week as well. It's like if they can at least work with more with the I think it's Singular Broadcasting they signed with. If they reach more people, I think Ring of Honor is gonna have they gonna how can I say it they're gonna soonly catch up with WWE in a way. Because I think if they get to more places in the United States and like, of course they tour in Canada and out in the UK and stuff too. But if they get to like more people in the U.S.,